Hello, hello. We are just, 7 hours away from my midnight Amonkhet drop. You will get a Amonkhet booster box, Amonkhet Fat Pack, Amonkhet Deck Builder's Toolkit, all dropping tonight at midnight. So if you're not already, click that little bell so you get a notification. Then, I want to let you know I'm going to be opening several cases of Amonkhet and about 50 Fat Packs over the next week. So we're going to have plenty of openings. We're going to be on the search for those Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I can't wait. But interesting news out of Wizards of the Coast today, and I wouldn't have made a video about this, just like I didn't make a video about the Felidar Guardian banning, because it's like just cheap click money, and everyone's going to make a video about the stupid Felidar Guardian banning, and everyone's going to make a video probably about this. But it is near and dear to my heart because I was just talking to Bob, who owns TK Games, which is my local game store. If you're in the Menominee Falls area, you should definitely go visit Bob and tell him to give you something for free. I mean, he won't, but play Magic there. He's a good dude, and I appreciate him. We were talking yesterday about the State of Standard, and I told him, if I remember correctly, hopefully he'll be in the comments, he can confirm my geniusness. I told him that there are two things that I thought led to the poor standard if it wasn't purely the cards. So most likely it's the cards, but if it isn't the cards, it's one of two things. It's either the two set blocks or the removal of the core set. And sure enough, today we've got some pretty strong speculation that Wizards of the Coast is considering bringing back core sets. We saw a survey come out that says each year Magic releases numerous new card sets, each exploring a different corner of the Magic multiverse through unique setting and gameplay themes. In addition to these expansion sets, Magic also releases a baseline focused on fundamental evergreen themes and mechanics central to what makes the game fun. Interesting, though, because they don't, right? The survey that just came out alludes to core sets existing when, in fact, they don't. These sets should be fun for players of all experience levels, providing the perfect entry point for beginners while still challenging veterans. We're looking for a perfect name for these sets, and here's where you come in. So now, if you're naming it, to me, that believes it's happening, right? We have Prime 2019, Core 2019, or Essential 2019. What name do you like the best? I don't know why you would not use core set, because first of all, Essential makes it sound cheap to me. And I do like Prime, but I mean, it's Amazon Prime, right? I mean, I don't like Prime sets. That also, Prime is like it makes it sound too good, and Essential makes it sound too cheap. So I would vote for Prime, but I want to first ask you a question. Which one of those three, hypothetically, do you like the best? Leave it in the comment section down below. I've seen a lot of feedback flying around the Twatterverse and Plebit, and honestly on both sides of it, right? Like, let me explain where my head's at, and I would then really like to get your feelings in the comment section down below. As many of you know, I work in marketing. I run a search marketing agency. I have clients that sell a variety of things, from television to candles to tarot cards. And one thing is always true and across most legitimate e-commerce clients, and that is that they have a promotion schedule. And promotion schedules have promotions in them. Like, you can't offer 50% off site-wide all the time. You have to offer different promotions that are kind of crummy so that you know when something really good is coming. And Wizards kind of talks about this too. Like, why their answer to the why do you print jank rares? Why aren't they all just really good? And their answer is, well, you have to have crap rares so that you know, so that you really appreciate the good rares. And my perspective on the core set has always been that it's a really nice breath of fresh air. It's a stinker set. It's a set that Wizards dropped because they never made as much money as they wanted to. But I think they greatly underestimated the break us players kind of needed over the summer. And maybe you don't agree with me. And maybe you don't need that break. But I can only speak for me. And I always felt like, core set. I don't have to obsess over spoilers. I know that they're going to be kind of the same mechanics. I know they're going to kind of reprint normal stuff. This is nice. And I would still go to pre-release, and I would still draft it. So what's the problem, right? Well, most people didn't draft it as much. Most people didn't play enough sealed. Most people didn't go to enough like sealed GPs or drafts at GPs. And core sets just don't perform like the rest of the sets. But my theory is that's a good thing. That's something that Wizards underestimated its value. Being able to walk away from the game and not feel like I'm missing too much and then come back in fall was always great. And let's be honest, you don't have to make the core set bad. I mean, we had Jace Vryn's Prodigy in a core set in Magic Origins and Kytheon and all these great Planeswalkers. And the last big card I remember from a core set was like Scavenging Ooze. I don't think there's anything wrong with core sets. I think Wizards can control their losses if they don't overprint it. And the other thing is, it's a great time for players to come back to the game. So coming in the middle of Eldritch Moon, right after Shadows over Innistrad, is a little more intimidating than coming back in the summer when you already know 2/3 of the cards. And you already know the mechanics. So I think there's a lot of value in having a core set. And I also think the fact that Wizards of the Coast is asking what to call it tells us it's already in the works. It's probably already printed. And now what are they going to do? Are they going to print less master sets? That seems unlikely. Here's a tinfoil hat. Maybe they're going to use these core sets as reprint sets, and they're going to reprint some of these. Maybe what if they came out with core sets and said they're not going to be standard legal, but we're going to put all these nice reprints in them at a core set level? What if that happened? I know that's further out there, but I wanted to report this now at 5 o'clock so that we can just get it out there and I can get your reaction to it in the comment section down below. And then plan on enjoying Mad Amonkhet starting tonight at midnight Central.